It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, you know, some people, they watch one of my videos or they read these articles, they get all confused. They think it's all doom and gloom. They think I'm not trying to help a dealer pivot, trying to help a dealer make more money in their business model. Folks, I got to be honest with you. It's never been a paperless argument with me. It's always been about a fundamental shift in the business within that BTA business model that'll make it near impossible to sustain any kind of profitability in the way it was sustained in the year 1990 or even 2000. Things are changing. But there is growth in the print business. And I thought today, well, why don't I just show the chart and show you all where the growth in the business of print actually is. So I'm going to use my ClearTouch interactive board. I got my magic pen. Let me pull up my chart here. I even titled it Growth in Print Business. Put some dollar signs there so y'all know it's true. There is a lot of growth in these categories that I'm going to be talking about. So let me get my pen working over here. Hang on a second. Let's pull up the pen. Let's start writing. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing that's going to grow, this is true. It's going to happen. E-commerce. E-commerce platforms are going to start growing off the charts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in the next 5 years, dealerships are going to have robust digital platforms to allow their customers to interact with them in that digital landscape, buy, order supplies, put in service calls without ever talking to a human being. It's going to be amazing. Super growth in e-commerce, and I know Norm McConaughey's excited about that. The next thing that's going to grow, my friends, it's really going to be the manufacturers. They're going to get really big. You see, a couple of those manufacturers are going to go away. Maybe their financials suck and they're going to get gobbled up by another manufacturer. Maybe another manufacturer just wants to buy them for a strategy. You know, like I did that video not too long ago. You know, think about it. Man, my friends over at Xerox buy Konica, get all the A3 business they need, and then go buy Lexmark, get all the A4 business they need. That'd be kind of interesting if that were to happen. But anyway, you're going to see some major manufacturers get big as they gobble up some of the other ones. The other thing that's going to grow, this is true, it's going to be, get ready for this, because a lot of you are just going to freak out. It'll be like blasphemy for the dealer channel. We're going to have printers unmanaged. Printers unmanaged, let me finish my M. Printers unmanaged is going to be a big growth category. The BTA channel's finally going to realize, why the hell are we not selling these people printers supplies when they need it the way they want to buy it? We built the e-commerce platforms, that grows, and unmanaged printers grow right along with it. You see, nobody inside the document imaging channel, none of these dealers, none of these manufacturers have to learn how to do a contract if one should arise. They can do it. What they all keep walking away from is the unmanaged printers. So I predict that business is going to grow off the charts. Dealers are going to get smart. The other thing that's going to grow, well, this is really fantastic news for my friend over at Clover. I'm sure Jim Sekleski's ecstatic about this because what's going to grow is the remanufactured cartridge business. It sure is, folks. Remanufactured cartridges. It's going to grow. You know why that's going to grow? Well, look out west. The world's burning down. People are getting more and more conscious of the environment. That's one reason it's going to grow. The other reason it's going to grow, well, regardless of what HP says, there is no growth in A3. There's growth in A4 MFPs. And every time one of those oversold, overspec A3s gets replaced with an A4 MFP, guess what? It opens up the door for Jim to sell him a cartridge. We're going to see A4 growing off the chart, ladies and gentlemen. We've already seen the growth throughout all the manufacturers. All the manufacturers' growth and all their equipment is with A4. The A4 MFP is going to start replacing those big, giant boat anchors that have been sitting in people's hallways for the last 6-7 months not being used. Customers are getting aware. You know, other resellers are getting aware. And there's going to be so much growth in A4 that you'd have to be out of your minds not to do that business. You know, this is why I always believed HP was out of their minds. Because the growth, the dollars are going to be in the A4 MFPs, replacing the millions of oversold and overspec'd A3s. So, you see, it's not all doom and gloom. This chart's going up. All these things are about growth. All these things are about a different mindset. All these things are a result of people destroying status quo because we all know this, my friends. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.